Hey, so today I'm gonna be going over how to brake on a motorcycle. The video was requested by KJory6, I think. Sorry if I say your account name wrong or if that's your real name. Sorry. So today I'm gonna be going over slowing down when coming to turns or stops. Well, yeah, okay. And when to use the front and rear brakes, and also emergency braking. I'm gonna do emergency braking first. You want to find a nice stretch of road like the one I have here, preferably straight. Mine's a little curved, but that'll be okay. You should technically practice emergency braking as much as you can, or as frequent as you can, just so that you know what to do when emergency braking needs to be done. So I'm gonna go over what that is. Let's say you're going. Sometimes you're gonna be going so fast that emergency braking is not gonna work, but emergency braking usually will work, I think, under 50 kilometers per hour. But anyways, let's say you're going 50 kilometers per hour. You're going blah 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 blah, and a kid comes out and then trips on its own foot and falls on his face and starts crying in front of you, and you can't dodge it, or her or him. So what you do, you let go of the throttle. This is all at the same time, okay? You use both hands and both feet at the same time. Pull in the front brake. Don't just like tug it, but a little bit controlled braking, but as strong as you can, so that you can stop as fast as you can. So you're pretty much braking full out, front brakes. At the same time, you pull in the clutch, so your gear's disengaged. So you're pulling both levers, both levers, and you're also pressing the rear brake fully. So both brakes are fully engaged while the clutch lever's in, and your left foot's just gonna be doing this to bring it all the way down to first gear. So both hands and feet are pressing down, except for left foot. Left foot's just gonna be tapping down all the way to get it to first gear. That is emergency braking. The reason we bring it to first gear is because you're gonna be really slowed down. But then if you somehow need to start moving again, you're gonna have to be in first or second gear to get going at that low speed, right? You don't want to be in like fifth gear and you go down to, I don't know, like like 10 kilometers per hour, and then you can't take off at that point. You're gonna stall it. So that's emergency braking. I'll show you up here. I'll talk really loud. I'm actually waiting on a Olympus mic and external 3.5mm adapter for the GoPro, so I can actually talk while riding, because it gets really windy and you can't really hear me. But I'll talk really loud, and hopefully you can hear me. If I know when I go over the video and notice that you can't hear what I'm saying, I'll just caption it like I usually do. So I'm just gonna go straight down. I'm gonna hit about probably 20 kilometers per hour, and I'm just gonna do a full out brake, and you're gonna feel the wheels skidding when you do emergency braking. That's supposed to happen. Your brakes are gonna slide a bit. Your rear brakes or your wheels gonna probably kind of do that, but it shouldn't, you shouldn't lose control. It should be okay. It just slides a little, and then you should stop. I've never in my driving school, we did like 30 kilometers per hour and then had to brake really fast. And almost every time I felt like I was gonna lose the bike, but somehow I managed to the bike stop. So I'm hoping nobody will get hurt if you're gonna try this. Do it slowly at first, and then increase your speed as you practice emergency braking. Like I said, do it at your own pace and do it comfortable. Emergency braking is not gonna be comfortable, but as comfortable as you can get it. Alright, so here we go. Oops. So I don't know if you saw that. I didn't actually. I wasn't paying attention to how fast I went. I was about to switch to third gear, so I'm guessing I was around 20 kilometers per hour. But anyways, I pulled in both at the same time and rear brake and also gear down first. It didn't update because I didn't let go of the clutch lever. When the clutch lever gets out, it updated. But yeah, I probably stopped in less than a meter, and I felt the back wheel sliding or skidding a bit. You probably noticed that, the bike going like this, but it was very comfortable for me and I felt controlled and I stopped it. So I mean, for all I know, a stupid cat could have. We actually have stupid cats running around this community. Almost hit it twice before. Anyways, and a dog. They're probably like, I don't know, stupid. I don't know what to say about them. Anyway, yeah. So I could have stopped and not hit them. So I will try that one more time for you guys. Probably coming down. All right. Oh, hey.
Nice bike.
Sorry?
Nice bike.
Oh, thanks. I'm making a video.
Are you?
Yeah. Interruption. Just a friend of mine. I'll wait till they go. But where was I? Completely forgot. Oh, right. Okay, I stopped. I actually looked at how fast I was going. I was going a little over 30. And this isn't really a safe place to be. Anyways, I was going a little over 30 and pulled in the brakes again. Rear brake, everything, the whole deal, and I stopped in about a meter. I think about a meter. But anyway, I stopped at a really good distance. So yeah, so I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna loop around, and in the back there's corners, and I am going to show you how to brake. Okay, so what I need to go over is when to use the front brakes and when to use the rear brakes. I use front brakes almost, all the time, 99%. Well, yeah, 99%. Only time I use the rear brakes is for emergency braking, and sometimes to test the road. the rear brakes, you can tap on the rear brakes while you go to see how slippery the road is, in case there's like if it rained or it's frozen, like, you know, where I'm from, or where I am right now. Like, it's really nice out, but it's like a fluke. It's like 22 degrees, but for all I know, we could have a freaking blizzard tomorrow, or like tonight, or even like 30 minutes from now. It's to test the ground for even gravel, so that you know if you should brake harsh or not. But that's the only time I use use the rear brakes. The rest of the times I brake with the front. I slow down ahead of time to downshift or somewhat, or whatever, for turns or stops with the front brake. And then obviously to come to full stop. Actually, usually when I come to red light, I just let go of the throttle. If the bike's light enough that when you let go of the throttle, it slows down significantly. It's not like a car where the weight's gonna carry that speed for a while. You'll notice it when you let go of the throttle. You're gonna feel the slow, or the deceleration, and also engine brake when you downshift. So I only use the front brakes when it comes really close to actually braking and stopping, or, you know, right before the turn. Rest times I will use just throttle and the engine brake, pretty much. That doesn't mean I'm gonna be going like 80 kilometers and just drop to first gear and just like wrong to engine brake. That's bad. You know, rev matching and slowly slowing down. That's what I'm talking about. What else? Is there really anything else to talk about? Guess not. So up there's 1, 2, 3 left turns and then a right to come back here. It's a circle. So and there's playground zone there. So I'll show you. The corners there all can be taken in going 30 kilometers per hour. So if I'm at that speed already, I won't be slowing down. Here we go. Car coming. Okay, so first turn I didn't have to slow down. Second turn I was going 50, so I had to slow down ahead of time to 30. Third turn I didn't have to slow down. It was nice of that lady to stop for me. Oh, and freaking, you probably noticed I downshifted to second gear while I was at third gear, and I thought I was in fourth gear. So I thought I should go, because I usually do playground zones in third gear. So I thought I was in fourth for some reason. Wasn't paying attention. And I have the gear indicator. I wasn't even looking at that. So I went down. And I felt a nudge. I'm like, what the hell? So I looked, and yeah. So I went back up to third. I don't know if you guys noticed, but that's what I did. I don't know if you also noticed that I've been keeping the RPMs around 4,000. That's just because that's the break-in RPM for the bike. It says I have to ride around 4,000 RPM. That's not gonna be possible for all situations. Obviously, in the highway, I'm going like 6,000, 7,000, sometimes 8,000 RPM, depending on speed. Even I'm on max gear. I'm on 6th gear, but you know, it just happens, right? But I tried to keep it around 4,000 until I hit 1,000 kilometers. So, yeah, that's why. Anyways, I hope you found this video useful. If you want me to go over it in detail for any other parts, just let me know. I'll try to do, you know, more detailed video, although I can't really think of any other way to do this, like more detailed. If you have any other questions or requests, comment down below or just message me. Cheers.